The dark realization of a midnight comfort. Growing up in a cramped, two-bedroom ranch in Ohio, money was always tight. My dad worked double shifts at the plant, and by the time he got home, he was more ghost than man. I had this crushing anxiety as a kid. Every night, around 2 in the morning, I'd wake up screaming from night terrors. I remember my dad would always be the one to come in. He never looked angry. He just looked hollow. He'd sit on the edge of my twin bed, and without saying a word, he'd place a heavy, wool blanket over my head. He told me it was a magic shield. He'd press down on it, hard, covering my mouth and nose, telling me to just be still and shh, it's all over now. Back then, I thought it was the sweetest thing. I felt so protected. I thought he was shielding me from the monsters in the hallway. I used to brag to my friends about how my dad would tuck me in so tight I could barely move. But last week, I was putting my own son to bed. He started crying because he couldn't find his toy. For a split second, I felt this white-hot flash of pure, exhausted rage. I just wanted the noise to stop. And suddenly, I felt the weight of that wool blanket in my hands. I realized, my dad wasn't protecting me from the monsters. He was so desperate for sleep, so broken by the world, that he was trying to smother the sound. He wasn't shielding me from the dark. He was waiting for me to go limp so he could finally have some peace.